So we're on our way to Luang Prabang. Our 4-hour bus ride is turning into a 6+ hour bus ride. We got pulled over and our drivers didn't have a driver's license, so we had to wait for a new bus. The bus we're on is very, very bumpy. I mean, like, out of your seat, 5 inches, hitting your head on the ceiling bumpy. It's bad. Hi guys, we are in Luang Prabang. We've been here for 5 days. We have spent a total of $85 each, and that comes to $17 per day.
Luang Prabang is the place that everyone is talking about in Laos. We really loved it, so go ahead and check out our travel video, and when we come back, we're going to tell you how you can travel for just as cheap. You can put your hair in a ponytail?
I don't need it. Wait, can you see my hat in it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like this?
Yeah,
Okay. Why are your legs so sweaty?
It's hot in here. Everywhere's hot. Ow! After quite the eventful bus ride to Luang Prabang, we rented a tuk-tuk to take us to our hotel, which apparently does not exist. Our hotel literally ghosted us. We got there at like 11 o'clock, wasted all this money out there, all this time walking around, like asking people, trying to figure out where it was. It was not there, and like the phone number wasn't working, it wasn't like connected, and the emails were like sending them back to us. I don't know what kind of weird scam it was and what they got out of it, but this hotel was not there. So, 11 p.m. we end up walking all the way back to town, booking a more expensive hotel really last minute and staying there. On our way back, Jared and I had dinner at this kind of like small little dive off the side of the road. And when we woke up in the morning, Jared had been officially poisoned by the food.
Food poisoning was bad. I was vomiting for like 24 hours straight, probably like 24 times, and I couldn't keep anything down, and I was just miserable. And then went out and got me some Ritz, and they were like expensive, but in the end we made it through. And the hotels we stayed at, they ranged in price, but the final hotel we stayed at was $9 a night.
Food costs in Luang Prabang were standard for the rest of Laos, so like 15,000 we could find pretty much everywhere. Jared did take me out on a nice date, and we splurged a little bit for one night. I also bought a little bit of art in the night market, so you can kind of calculate that for yourself if you're going to do a little bit more shopping. People come to Luang Prabang just to experience the city in general. It's really beautiful. There's lots of like cafes, kind of like nooks and crannies to go like read a book and relax.
While we were in Vong Viong, we met this really nice older German couple. Their names were Claudia and Andrew. We met them again and we're like, hey, let's hang out. They took us out to dinner at this place called L'Étranger. It's a bookshop, and they have movie nights every night. As long as you buy something, you can watch the movie. So the first couple of days we didn't do anything while I was sick, but once I felt better, the first day we kind of went around the city to see the temples. The main temple to see is Wat Siang Tong, and I think it was 20,000 kip each to get inside. Mm-hmm. And then there's the Royal Palace, which is awesome. It was 50,000 to get into, but I think it was worth it. Mm-hmm. And after that there's Mount Pusi, or Fusi. Out the temple, Mount Pusi. We're not putting that in there. That's not gonna happen. And it's temples. There's like 20 million temples. I said temples.
You said temple. Checking out the temple. What temple were you thinking of?
I didn't. Okay.
So yesterday we explored the kind of main thing to see when you come to Luang Prabang, which is the Kuang Si waterfalls. We actually rented a motorbike to go out there on our own. It was 80,000 kip to rent one, which is pretty good, mostly because we had a manual. We got out there, it was as amazing as everyone said, just like beautiful, pristine, blue waters. You could hike all the way up to the top. There was like multiple levels. There's multiple levels. And we even did the kind of they call it like the secret pool, and you kind of have to like sneak back behind where you're not supposed to go and hike up a little bit. There were some other people there, so it wasn't that secret. There was also a sun bear sanctuary there, which is really, really important to check out. It's free to visit, but donations are always welcome. It's such a good cause, and really well done. So that was free, but the cost of the waterfall was 20,000 kip per person, and then it cost us like 2,000 to park a motorbike. Yeah. One of the main things to see in Luang Prabang is Tak Bat, where the monks get their morning alms. It happens all around the city. The monks come out of their temples and they do this kind of procession down the road. It starts at about 6 a.m., maybe a little bit earlier, like 5:45. Locals will sit along the road or kneel and give them sticky rice or food for the morning. It's a very traditional ceremony. We read in Lonely Planet that it's starting to become really not super great because the tourists come and they kind of want to be a part of it, and vendors are really taking advantage of that, so they're trying to sell this like really low-grade sticky rice to give the monks and like get you to participate, when really foreigners shouldn't be participating anyways, unless it's really, really meaningful to you. It's kind of just like a picture opportunity. I kind of stayed quite far back and went into this kind of side alley where I could see them towards the end. And that was really amazing. I didn't take any photos and videos just because I didn't really want to contribute to that. There are so many other ways to interact with monks that could really be supportive. You could go and volunteer at a monastery. You could just go up and have a conversation about religion or just about life there, help them practice their English. Most monks really appreciate that. Guys, we are so excited to go to our next destination. We're actually going back to Vang Vieng, but it's more like the rural part. We have arranged a help-ex to go and work with horses, so we're so excited. Tune in and watch that video next, and thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Let us know if you have any questions.
Subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to our travels, and tune into the next video. Thanks, guys.
Take it easy.
But you didn't really do anything. You just
No, it sound like,
well,
I want it to sound like I just like sat in bed with you while you were sick the whole time.
Yeah, you did.
I know, but...
Wow, great.
Wow.
Grade A. Great. Want me to do it?
No. I don't know why I'm so giggly today.
No. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
So, it was pretty bad.
So, okay.
Like and subscribe.
Just say so. Just say.